Hi everybody, welcome back to another action-packed moment. Today, we're gonna go back to a game called Armies of War. Now, the main reason why I'm going back to this, I was requested to, hey Gabriel, you know what, they do this big update, can you please go over those updates for us, and also share how you would actually play the game. You know, how would you begin a city builder game like ours, and you know, where would you start off, how would you focus? And those are kind of really good questions because everybody wonders that. You know, in a city builder games, it's always different with each game depending on what your resources are, what you're starting with, how friendly the game is being, and how much pay to win the game is. So those questions are really good. And I said, you know, why not? Army of War just had a new season. I will jump in there. I know I'm a little late, but who cares? I'm going to go in there. I'm going to give the best I can. So some of the updates they're going, and forgive me if it sounds like I'm reading on the list. I have to, it's a lot. So I just want to be able to tell everybody by, you know, kind of skimming through it and reading all the updates that has happened to the game. So one of the things, they made guilds better. You're able to kind of encircle the troop feature, which has really helped with creating like flanking maneuvers and kind of getting over those sides. They also made it where guilds have a better experience points, so the guild can level up and needed to from level 2 to 3. It will be easier now. Initially there was a reduction to members to 25, increased the members limit after occupying cities are now smaller. So what that pretty much means is that in the beginning, like most games, guilds will actually have a certain cap limit. And as you grow as a guild, you'll get bigger and bigger. So what they say is that they're going to decrease it because this will allow more smaller guilds to get better and be able to be more competitive. And that's actually quite important. The main reason for that is because I played other games like Rise to Warlord. I want to make sure Warlord, not Rise to War, like in Lord of the Rings, like Rise to War. This is Rise to Warlord that I'm talking about. It's another game entirely. Pretty great game as well. If you enter with a small clan or organization or faction, you're gonna get automatically stomped by the bigger guys. So this game is actually realizing that, hey, we're just we can't let these big guys, you know, monopolize everything. We got to break them up. We got to make them smaller so that way there's more competition. And that's very important to do because when there is competition with different other factions, it's no longer, hey, this big guild and this big guild, these two are gonna come at it, they're gonna slam each other. So that's good that they actually made those changes. That was impressive for those changes. So the next big update is that you can now let your units use different move speed entering the battlefield simultaneously, so it's not so predictable. That right there is really good. I like that a lot. You can now wound soldiers at the infirmary. You can now heal soldiers that are wounded at the infirmary, so that way you don't have to spend a lot more times healing up those troops. That is actually really good as well. There is buff items now in the system, so that's going to help buff your soldiers, your commanders, so that way you can go ahead and do more fighting. The boost system for players to catch up on the game, that right there is amazing. So that's saying that if you, like for me, I'm starting where there's a season already in effect. I missed probably like maybe a month. It look like I'm gonna miss about 20 days. Not too bad, because the season is about 3 to 4 months. And that's when a new season happens. Those are typical with this. And you have to have a system like that where new players come in, they need to catch up to the quote bar. Because when a new player comes in and everybody's already level 10 and you're already like at level 1, you're gonna freak out. You're like, I can't catch up. I'm just a fodder. I have this guy saying I'm trash, I'm toxic. I just need to catch up. So that right there is amazing because it's gonna help players who start up late in that season catch up to those other players. which is good because that way you want to be able to have that curve of players to able to keep up with that. So that right there, boom, good job, game. Good job to the devs of Army of War. You guys are on it. There is more side quests and challenges. So more side quests and challenges is going to give you more EXP, will help you more catch up. There is a Road to Glory system for the guild, so I haven't seen that yet. So what I'm assuming is, that's actually probably new because I don't know any other city builder games that actually do that. If you do know, please leave a comment down below. Tell me the game and I'll go check that out as well. That right there is actually giving guilds quests and missions, so that way everyone benefits, which is really good. It's probably giving the EXP to the guild, so I'm interested to check that out. New packs, so new heroes, got a new limited time heroes, so we'll go over that. We'll look at the new heroes. But there's new packs will be available every day, so grab them to get a head start on your enemies. Good. And the accumulation purchase packs, that's more like, you know, the pay to win when you try to do the focus on that, or the monthly, which is really great. I'll show you what those are. Even it's not really pay to win, I can say, because they're more like rewarding you for making a purchase, so you don't have to be a whale. So I like that because usually when you have the accumulation wards, that's when you get the free heroes. Like you see in my last video, Joan of Arc. Hey, I spent $1, give me a free legendary. Damn right I'm gonna spend $1. I have Google credits. Google gives me free money. Why not? I'm gonna spend that free dollar and get my Joan of Arc. Boom. Already have my second legendary besides Cleopatra. Now that was good. I didn't get Julius Caesar, but you know, that's my fault. You know, I kind of like didn't play the game afterwards and I got busy with life, but we will talk about that another time. So that's actually really good. Accumulation rewards is always good. You always want to reward every single type of player. It doesn't matter if they're a super whale or just somebody who just wants to support the game with me, like $5 here, maybe $1 there. That right there really makes me happy because you're showing a kind of consideration for most people who are not going to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but they're going to put the time and commitment in your game because they like it. That right there is really appreciative. I really do like that. There is some, of course, there's heroes updates, you know, map updates. So one of the things is they have changed some shieldings for certain commanders, certain heroes, chances of legendary heroes from summoning has increased, so that's good. We're gonna see if we can get a legendary hero as well. Increased quality time, limited quests. Okay, that's amazing. Holy Temple has been updated, and the reduction from refresh for free draws. So that's for you free to play players. That's gonna help you because you're gonna get more free draws in a day instead of one. You're probably gonna get 2 or 3. I have to look at the hours of cooldown. Let's see here. You got dwelling, upgrade them to level 5, unlock infirmity. That's just more things that you're doing when you're going up the tech tree. Same as soldiers. So you're getting free gems now when you buy diamonds. So fewer gems will be given to the purchase, but when you do buy the diamond pack, you're going to get even more gems from that. That's really good. So that's just helping the game build its economy and keep it alive. So that right there is phenomenal. All right, so those are really the updates. In my honest opinion, those updates are really good updates because one, you're thinking of your community, you're expanding your community, you're helping competitive play, because let's face it, you know, city builders are competitive. They're very competitive. The people who play them are about world domination, and they want to get in there and they want to hit hard. You know, they want to be the best, and the only way for it to be the best is, of course, building a structure that helps all types of players. So I see that you worked on some free to play player aspects to help them grow, as well as the pay to win players as well. So that's a good balance here. You're having the total balance. So let's get into the game, see a couple of things, and then I'm going to give you guys some tips and points how to start off in a game like this, what to do, where to go, and how to boost your momentum. And I'm going to play the game while we go, so that way you as a new player will be able to get in there and not have so much of a trouble. So Let's jump in the game. Oh, look at that. You know, this game is always so beautiful. I like the graphics. I like the heroes. So first thing you're going to do that we're going to check out is, of course, once you're done with tutorial, they'll give you level 2 here. You're going to finish your quest, but you're going to use your free draw here. So it's every 11 hours, 12 hours probably. So you're going to get 2 free draws in a day. That's really good. So that means if you clock in twice in a day, you're going to always get 2 free heroes. Now, I got a whole bunch of free gems, and I got a whole bunch of free, well, green gems. I'll say jade gems because they're a color of jade. So right there, that I'm ahead already. I haven't even started. I have 4,000 of this. This is just from logging into the game and saying, hey, here's some maintenance stuff. Here's some that because I played in another season. So that's phenomenal. I haven't spent a single penny. I spent $1 in this game so far, and I'm already getting a bonus for that. So here, I'm going to see what kind of new heroes they have. So let's go to the prize pool. So automatically, I can see right away we have, of course, Yi Sun Sin. He's a new hero. Looks pretty good. Let's actually, if we want to go ahead and see this. So this is how he's going to enter.
Keep calm. Never act in haste.
See, their voice acting is really good in this game too. I really like that too. All right, and then right here, we got our man, Sun Tzu. I know I pronounced that wrong. It's Sun Tzu. I think you don't pronounce the T in that. You actually pronounce the ZU. So this guy right here is a big, you know, historic figure. If you ever played Dynasty Warriors, he's in there. You know, one of the biggest leaders and emperors up there. And then right here, wait, Sun Tzu is, I think he's the emperor or he was a famous general. I have to remember my history a little bit there. So that's one. Here's another guy, Akbar. He's from Middle Eastern. You can tell from his looks. Don't know anything about him. Let's see here. He was from one before. Theodora was from before. Let's look at Theodora once again. Woo! Gotta love those legs, I'm telling you, folks. All right. So, yeah, these guys were there from before. I believe this guy is new as well. Saladin. I didn't see him. He looks awesome. I think I want him. Yeah, I think I want Saladin. I don't really know too much about it. Oh, and there's some heroes that have this... They have this theater kind of effect that you get to play, and some of them actually do. So I actually do like that they have that. Hannibal was from before. Napoleon, I think, is new. I didn't remember seeing Napoleon, so that's really good. Although, in my honesty, I'm just going to be honest. So if the devs are watching this, he should actually be shorter. He's too tall. He needs to be a lot shorter. Napoleon height was actually around 4 feet. So he's typically very short for a man. I think he was 4 feet tall with the hat on. He might have been 4'2". I'm trying to remember historically facts on that. So this guy may be a little bit, well, he is too tall, but I would recommend shortening him, and you will get a lot more people who would favor that as well. She was in there. Arthur, I think, I don't remember seeing Arthur in the last. He might have came during that season. It's been a couple of seasons since I have touched this game. Oh, Alexander's here. Look at that. You have Alexander the Great. Oh, whoops. You have Alexander the Great, Frederick, Leonidas, Peter. Let's look at Peter real quick. Peter looks stunning. Look at that. Look at that cape right there. Peter the Great. And then, of course, we got her. Now, I'm going to butcher her name. Is Tomoe Gonzin? Tomoe Gonzin. I think that's how you pronounce it. Or Gonzin. Tomoe Gonzin. But yeah, kind of give like a good feel right there. Very Oriental style. I definitely got to look up that hero, though. I definitely got to look up the story, because a lot of things that I like about city builders, there's a lot of like heroes or maybe historic figures you don't know anything about. You read history and then you're able to kind of expand from there, and you kind of like learn from that. That I do like a lot. I really do like seeing that and how that is able to reflect. So let's go here. Leonidas. We all know who Leonidas. This is Sparta! Boom! Fall down the hole. That's what majority of people know, because they have never heard of Leonidas before 300. Yeah, I do want Saladin, though. Saladin looks pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Saladin, maybe Theodora, because look at those hips. I already have Cleopatra. She's gonna be good. And then what we're gonna do is Mary. Mary looks really nice too. Let's see here. And I'll probably get a couple of. Peter looks good. Probably Leonidas. Elizabeth. Elizabeth is okay. But they also have her. She looks awesome. Definitely looks amazing. Just like an empress. Okay, so that's the hero. Of course, when you get your free keys, one of the biggest tips is when you get your free keys, that's where you're going to use your hero summon. Unless when you're a free-to-play player, that's what you're going to want to do. Oh, look at that. I got a purple. Oh, I got 2 updates to Cleopatra. That's freaking amazing right there. That's just adding to my Cleopatra. Let's do it again. I have 3 pools. Okay, let's see what I got here. So, boom, boom. Oh, another Cleopatra. Okay, that's awesome. Our Cleopatra is getting up there. Boom. Oh, Cleopatra again. Look at that. Wow. That is stunning. Okay, so when you do get those gems and you get multiple of the same copy, what they're going to do is they're going to feed into her rank. That's going to be right here. So to able to level her up, I will need 600 of those ranks. So they're called common souls. What that's going to do is you can attain it through summoning the heroes, attaining gems from recruitment, or even the hero shop when you get that available to you. And that's how you're going to be able to level up. So automatically, my Cleopatra is probably the strongest I have here because I got her multiple times. And she is my legendary as well as my Jonah Arc. So what I'm going to do is make sure those 2 heroes are actually going to be my main starters. So when you're playing a game like this, now we're going to go into some tips and stuff. When you're playing this game and you got lucky with a legendary or you got lucky with a high ranking hero, what you want to do is you want to start with them and you're going to play with them and you're going to keep playing until the kingdom has come, right? So you want to be able to build that hero team. So you're going to go here, you have your heroes, boom, boom, boom. They're all laid out. So I have Spartacus here, Cleopatra, and Jonah Arc. Sorry, I'm pressing in when I'm trying to get into everything. All right, so as a new player, there is something that you want to go ahead and do. You want to go ahead and follow your story or your quest and be able to get that through, because that's going to give you all your resources to level up. It's going to guide you in the proper place and be able to guide you where you need to get done. So right here it's saying deploy at least 600 troops in a unit. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go here. Boom. Right here, we're going to be able to go. Like I said, Cleopatra and Jonah Arcs are going to be my strongest heroes. So we're going to go here and we're going to look at their stats. So when you're building up in a team, you're going to look at the stats and you're going to compare it. So Cleopatra is an S on her spear. But if we go to Jonah Arc here, she's also an S on her spear. Awesome. We got exactly 2 heroes that are legendaries that are S class. Now, why is that important to have an S class? S class, all it means is going to do more damage. So they are really good and they're proficient in that kind of troop choice. So with Joan of Arc, she has cavalry. She has the spears. So spears are strong against cavalries, weak against archers. She is decent, maybe less than decent with her archery, and she downright sucks with shields. You don't want to use her for shields. She is a C class, and that right there is going to get you not so far anywhere. So when you're building a team, you're going to go ahead and you're going to select deploy. Now, I right here, I don't want shields. I don't want archer. I can do cavalry, but guess what? Cleopatra is pretty much the only one that's going to be benefiting from that. But with Joan of Arc, we want spears because this team right here is going to be phenomenal. So we have tons of troops in our reserves. The game gives you tons of free reserve troops, so you don't have to spend resources on making them. We're going to go ahead and deploy those immediately. Boom. And that's right there is where you're going to start off and build your whole guide. It's only on one team. Focus on one team, 2 heroes at most when you're starting in the beginning. The reason is you're going to level up these really quickly and get them up there. Now, you're probably, some of you experienced players are like, oh, but the skills are going to be mattering. What's the importance of the skills? We'll get there. Right now, as for a new player, you really want to go ahead and size up your heroes and determine where their best abilities are and their weak abilities are. And I apologize. It was Joan of Arc who was good at cavalry. Cleopatra is only good at spears. So, that's where you want to be able. You want to be able to build a team that have similar stats on there because you're using a troop type for that whole unit. Doesn't matter if one is good in shield and blah, blah, blah. You want all of them to be good at shields. That's majority of the tip I would give when you're building a team. That's going to be effective and it's going to help you capture higher lands with higher difficulties. Now, here we do have what is called a secondary skill. We're not able to use that quite yet. There is gears that you can use. You get that higher level, so don't worry about any of these other things right here. Now, when it comes to your selection on your troops, you're going to, of course, go out and lands. But like I said, you want to go ahead and finish your... I think I hit my max. Did I? Yes, I hit my max. So I have to increase my storage. But boom. The reason why you want to complete all your quests, because you're going to get free summons, free gems, you're going to get your territory cap open, and then you're going to have more reserve troops. I am going to go ahead and upgrade my storage because I don't want to gain resources and have them go over my cap limit. That is really bad, and right there would be terrible. So let's go ahead and get into my tech tree real quick. Sorry, whoops. They're showing me the economy that I have. They're going over the tutorial right here, going over the lumber, but I don't want that. So right here, ba-ba-boom. Okay. We got her appointed. Now, you will be able to appoint an officer to your city. This is going to help you increase your resources. There's different ones, of course. You'll have many different ones, but they will unlock as you level up your tech tree. Your tech tree is going up. So I put Sissy on my chief officer because she has the bonus effect that will give all my resource 3.57% more for each time I receive my resources. Holy Temple, all that other stuff. Boom. All right, that's going to be able to rise. We're going to go ahead here. We're going to march here. Oh, well, sorry, not march. We're going to capture. Boom. And we're able to complete this. But as you see, it's not going up higher. That's a problem. So I need to upgrade my city. Trying to remember how to do that. If I remember, the tech tree axis is here. There you go. All right. Now we're going to upgrade my warehouse. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this. So my capital needs to be level 4. So when you are building your whole capital and you want to focus on, hey, tech, what kind of tech do I need? What do I do as a level 1? Well, look at each one, what I do. Warehouse is important. It's one of the key ones you want to level up because you don't want to go over resource. That right there will give you a problem, and you will be able to not be able to gain additional resources from quests, and that sucks. I remember when I first played a city builder game, I was collecting questing and I was doing a good job, and then I realized I wasn't getting wood, grain, stone, or iron, or they call it ore sometimes, because it was just going out and it's faded away, and I was like, oh no, I could have did more if I knew better. So right away, Holy Temple, you don't really have to care about the Holy Temple, so you can ignore that. Command troops, this right here you will care once you're a level 4 on your capital, but what you want to do is upgrade your lumber, upgrade your farms, upgrade, build here, boom. I didn't even know I didn't even build it. There you go. Now we go right here. Free upgrade. Boom. Go. And then we're going to come here. And now we're going to upgrade our iron. Boom. All right. It wants us to be level that. That's not an issue. You see that I'm not touching my quest because I need to increase the capable of my storage limit so that way I don't lose resources. That's very important. Guild station, I'm not in a guild right now. I don't have to worry about that. Troop camp, I already leveled that up. You want to level up that troop camp? Okay, so I can't really do anything right now until I level this up. So this right here is telling me I'm still low in my prosperity. So what we're going to do here, we're going to just increase this real quick. So that way everything's level 4. Shoot, why not? We have tons of resources that we can use. We got some quests waiting for us. So we'll level up that until there. All this should be level 4. I'm not going to touch the guild station. I'm not in a guild. But primarily when you keep focusing, you keep building, you really want to get your warehouse as well as your farm, your wood, your stone, and your iron up. The troops are going to help you, but not so much because the game is giving you a lot of reserves in the beginning, so you don't have to worry. So let's go and recover some resources. So there you go. Now you're seeing it's starting to increase. Boom, starting to increase, starting to increase, starting to increase. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go here. Well, I can't do that yet. We're going to go ahead and capture a level 2. It's going to show you where you want to do it and capture a level 2. So you want to make sure you follow those quests, and you want to make sure your storage is always high in the beginning. Later game, not so much. Your storage is just going to be there. You're not going to do as much because you're going to focus on leveling even more. So here they go. They're going to go in here. We're going to go ahead. They should be able to win this one. Unless I didn't see their troop drops. Always make sure to read your battle. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm going to win that. Always make sure that your troops are at least about... You want about 70% of your troops being high, because the last thing you want to do is actually send your troops to a land that's higher level and them being 50% lower. That's pretty much an automatic loss. What you want to do is at least have 70% troops. With 70% troops, you can keep going on taking land. but you want to make sure that you're restoring your troops at all time. So for something like here, let's go here. We're going to collect this. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, whoops. I'm going to go ahead and I want to regain her. So we're going to go ahead. She's going to return to the city. Boom. Go here. Restore. Now, I'm not going to put a third person here. Why? Why am I not putting a third person there? So when these types of games, there's a little trick on how to level up your heroes. Most of the time, if you have more than 2 heroes or even 1 hero, the EXP that you gain per land that you capture is going to cut dramatically in half or in thirds. So if you have 1 hero, in some games you can do that with 1 hero. I don't know Joan of Arc that well to actually trust her to solo everything. So what I want to do is able to get Joan of Arc as well as Cleopatra and do them both, and I will gain at least a 50% more EXP than doing with 3 heroes. I mean, not 50%, 33% more EXP. Now, if I was doing with Joan of Arc alone as herself, I would be gaining 66.9% EXP in my team. So the way how it goes is if you have 3 heroes, each hero is going to gain 33.3% from every victory you have of EXP. If you have 2 heroes, every hero will gain, will be like half of that. It was half of 33. So we're getting about 16, almost, let's round down. So 16 plus 33 would be about 49% EXP. If you're doing 1 hero, you're getting full EXP from that. So you don't have to divide the EXP. You're just going to gain the EXP. So if you're doing 1 hero, you can level up really fast. As you can see there, my Cleopatra was level, I think, what? Level 1 or level 3? And she leveled, no, I think she was level 1 and she went to level 5 really fast. And Joan of Arc was level 5, went to level 7. So let's go like that. Now we're going to go here. Hey, have me capture another land. Sure, why not? I'm going to go ahead and capture that land. And look at that. My first capture. I'm going to gain even more gems. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. That's just people telling me thank you for everything. So right here, they're gonna go ahead and capture that, and it should be done. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead here, capture that land. Boom. And that's going to done. Let's see if I now can able to level up my capital. They may require me to get more land. Oh, look at that. I'm able to do that. So let's break through. My territory capabilities are more now. So I'm going to go ahead and keep doing that. And as you can see, look at that. We have increased our territory from even being more further out. So that is amazing. So right there, continue to expand resources. Yes, I understand. So I got 5 keys. Why not? Let's try to summon. Will I get more Cleopatras? Let's find out. Boom. Oh, 2 legendaries. Look at that. Legendary skill, Spartacus. Legendary Spartacus. What? All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We just got ourselves a legendary Spartacus. Ah, man, that is good. He's going to be our second team with the shield hero. But again, like I said, we're not going to focus on the second team yet, but I will get them prepared. Wow, what a starter. I have 2 keys. I'm going to save those keys until I get a 5 pool. Now, you're asking me, Gabriel, why is that? Usually in most games, I don't know in this game, I'm just going to assume the pool is when you pull 5, you do have a higher chance of getting a legendary in most games. I haven't checked the breakdown for this game, but in most games, if you do the max, you'll have a higher chance than do an individual. So that's what I have always learned. So I got a Spartacus, so apparently it works. So let's go, and we're going to collect this. Let's see how much troops she has. She has almost 100% troops, so that's great. And what's great about this game is that you will be able, from here, every time you unlock like a legendary avatar, you will be able to use their avatar as well. But we're going to keep him here. We're in the desert. But another thing is, look, achievements. I gained back some gems that I use to grow on my city. Let's go to my heroes here. As you can see, my Spartacus now has become a legendary hero, which means he's going to go up to his full potential. So all heroes in this game that I get, except for a couple of few, will start with different ranks on them that you can level up to a higher rank to get them into a legendary. So don't be afraid if you're a fan of Spartacus and he's not a legendary. You can make him into a legendary. So that's what's great about that. All right, so we got ourselves here. And we got ourselves unlocked to the new chapter. Boom. Wonderful. We're going to keep going on here. And there's Hercules. We're going to go ahead, claim. Claim. We got this right here. Upgrades. And here. See, that's why I'm saying like a storage is really good, because now I can collect more and not worry about that. And look, even more gems and more gold. So, right here we got another achievement. Look at that, more gems, more gold. I am filthy rich in my gems. Oh, look at me now. Oh, I'm a fat rich man with some gems and golds. Oh, yes. And look, I even unlocked some stuff. What is this? Oh, more gems. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Give me all you can. And, oh, I get a free key and some common souls. Look at that. I do have the chance of purchasing this. I am not going to do that yet. Let's see here. What else? Oh, we got some things here. I'm not going to worry about those guys yet. They're just talking about probably leveling up. And then here is, when you click on the top figure, that's going to be your server gold. That's like where they're at, like how much the whole server, and you can gain some free stuff with it. Currently, if 300 players in the server has entered Age of Empire, they will be able to get that. So only 2 players out of the 300 has succeeded. This is a newer season, so I'm like probably about maybe 15 days. I'm trying to figure out how. I know I'm behind, but it's okay. Oh, and like I was saying before I continue with the tips, the accumulation rewards. So just paying $20 will get you a free legendaries, more gems to use whatever you want, and that right there is a great value. Let's go ahead and play. Oh, look at that video. Not a lot of city builders have that. Actually, I think only very little have that. Boom! All right. So let's look here. We have our monthly, our weekly. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, right here. Accumulation row. We can unlock King Richard the Lionheart. Man, this guy is really good. If you ever read history, he is terrifying as well as a leader. He's one of those guys that will be able to go there and will wreck your enemies with no issues. But look at that. Just by you paying money in the game and helping support, you actually do get a free legendary, free keys, free gems. And it's not even that much, because 1,440, which this will include your monthly and your weekly bonus. So right there, that's only $6, and you're already halfway there. All you do is spend like what, $14, and you get free legendaries, free gems, free more summons and stuff. That's more for you pay to win players who want to, actually purchase. But for your free to win players who like to purchase a little bit and not that much, but get ahead, those are the 3 packs I would recommend starting off here. I would recommend buying this, because that will associate to your accumulation reward right there. Going over here, buying your weekly, monthly, done. You should be able to get your King Richard's accumulation from that as well. So with all those three right there, you get 2 legendaries, you get a whole bunch of gems to start off and everything else, and you're paying less than what, 30 bucks? Maybe less than that, like 37, and you don't have to spend a single penny after that. With just a whole month a week, you'll speed up ahead before anything else. But you don't have to do that. As a free-to-play win player, these games are already throwing so much at you that you're not going to be able to slow down whatsoever. You're actually going to be able to keep up. So those are one of the things. That's just if you want legendaries. You can do so much more. Of course, the game does give you free legendaries as well as new players. So back to what we're doing. Building your, of course, building your thing. We want to increase our storage. So now our capital is there. Boom. I got a level 4 capital. Oh, thank you. My lord, it's a pleasure having you with us. Do you like what you play so far? And I'm going to say, I love it. We're going to go, I love it. Thank you now. Show us your love by rating now. I will rate it, but I'm currently doing a video, so I can't do it right now. So we're going to focus on our stone. Oh, gotta go to that. Boom. Focus here. Focus here. Build. Free. Boom. Go back to our capital. Gotta move some stuff. Okay. We're gonna go here and build. Now, this right here is probably the one downside. The one downside of this game is that I can't build another thing without the first one being done. I would recommend to the devs, if you're watching, to allow at least 2. You don't have to like pay gold or anything to like in other games. I do love that function that you can pay, gold to keep your expansion. That does help balance things from free to play to pay to win. But if you at least do the free to play and you allow 2 builds and give the pay to win players 3 instead of doing 2, that would balance the game even better. And you will notice that people will be getting into those midway battles as well as those fights faster and where you want their key points to be. That's probably the biggest thing I would have to say, but I cannot complain so much about it because you do give free legendaries. You do give a massive amount of free resources. So I can't really complain when you're making me wait because the gems are there for me to use. So, but if you want to see improvement in player base, I recommend you giving the free-to-play players at least 2 of the constructions and give the pay-to-win players at least 3. So, right here, we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to upgrade. Usually, you don't have to speed. I'm going to let you free-to-play players know, it's like, oh, he's wasting all his gems because the pay-to-win players are like, oh, what is he doing? He's spending all his jades. And I'm going to be like, listen. This is a video, so I gotta be quick. Everything's gonna be quick. But you can wait those 5 minutes. It's not very long. But I am gonna rush through this. So now all my capital is there. So I'm gonna actually unlock my library to give me Sentry Towers. Sentry Towers are important because they're gonna give you extra range on how to get somewhere. But first we're gonna go ahead and build this up. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to build. Tier 3. We haven't got to our tier 3 yet. That's what happens when we get our capital to level 6. So right now we are fully prepared. Boom, boom. We don't need to worry so much about soldiers. I mean, we could do the unit size. Unit size will be good. Stone is my leader. Da, da, da. Way to gather. Boom, boom. Gather stone. If you want to gather stone, you know what? I totally forgot to do this. Oh. I forgot. Let me enter here real quick. We are going to... I was trying to remember what I was doing. I need to do the units, but I'm forgetting where to go ahead and do that. My brain just kind of slipped on me. We are going to command center. Is that right? Yeah, command center. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so for gathering now, you're going to take somebody who's going to gather, and you're just going to give them just a little bit of troops, like maybe 15. Why? Because when you gather, you don't take damage. So what you're going to do is you're going to escape out of here. Come on. Work. Hold on, let me go here. Let me claim my resources here. There you go. So what you're going to do is when you gather, you're going to go and use very, 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 very little troops. You're not going to go ahead and use somebody who is full troops at all. You're going to go ahead and use somebody who's very little, just one person. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to click gather. That person is going to go gather. So they want me to capture 4 lands. There you go. They should be good. They do have 1,000 troops. Okay, that's good. So as you can see, as long it is in my reach, I'm able to do it. If it's in my reach, I am able to go ahead and do it. So he gathered. The gathering is actually quite pretty big. So here we go for people who want to see like the epic adventure of attacking each other. They're going ahead now. Oh, well, there you go. You don't see them in here, but when you do see their special, they do come out. So that is something pretty cool. I mean, she's gonna win anyways. So there you go. So I was right, when you're in the borders, you can capture any tiles. So something like right here. Now where are you? Go right here and we're gonna load you up. Boom. And you see my heroes are leveling up like crazy, and they're only taking one at a time. So what I want to do is I want to capture, well, I want to crusade. Do I crusade or do I capture? Let's see here. I guess I'm gonna crusade. Now, would they show me exactly if I'm able to do it? So it'd be -10. So how many troops I have? They have 3,900. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. I have only 1,700 in total. They have 3,900. I am not going to touch that whatsoever. But I will go, hey, I want you to gather more, Spartacus. Go ahead and gather for me. Boom. Boom. Now we're going to go here. We're going to continue to do our quests because that's what's giving us all the fun stuff. You know, that's giving us all the things. Look, boom. Getting more resources and more gems to do the biddings of my lord. Right here, we're going to go ahead and capture. I really don't know what the all button does. I'm going to have to investigate that, but the principle is there, guys. The principle is there. So, so we're going to go ahead, attack on. I am going to skip the cinematics. The theatrics, sorry, theatric, not the cinematics. Cinematics is kind of like simulations, but theatrics. Boom. She's going to go ahead, return back. Let's see our reports. It's always important to see your reports to see how strong you're doing. I only have 1,000 on that one. So we lost 300 troops. Okay. So we're going to go here. I'm going to look at my Jonah Arc here. So she still needs that. Okay. And she does great healing. So she so far is being perfect. And then she does, oh, she's going to deal damage and poison. Gotta love Cleopatra. Look at her. Oh, so amazing. So a piece of cake. Mwah, lovely. So, when you're getting that, go right here, back into the cities. Go to your command center right here. We're going to upgrade our command center. Boom. Because that's what we want to do. And we're going to go here. Let's reinforce. And I still have tons of troops, by the way. Tons of troops. So. Wait a minute. Did I manage to fully load them up? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, good. So we're going to go ahead, complete this. Boom. And we just complete our next chapter here. Look at that. Gotta love that. Got to love that. Boom. And now it's going to be easier for us because we got those quests that they needed it. So we're able to do this. Guess now we have to build a guild station. That's not a problem. Build a guild station. It's free. Don't have to build another guild station. We're going to have to view province. Here's a little story to get you kind of entwined. And there you go. Make it additional. We're not going to worry too much on that. We want to really focus on ourselves right now. That's going to be fun in the future. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to capture another level 2 here. Boom. FAQ. We're going to get more rewards. Look at that, guys. We got even another key. God, we're doing so good on this. Okay, so we're gonna gather resources. We're gonna gather resources 3 times. That's very easy. Attain 1 gold mine may be a little difficult, but yeah. So once you complete all your manuals here, you're able to do that. So that's just giving us more tools to focus with. Let's keep getting. Let's go ahead and get more stone from Spartacus. Oh, Spartacus is on cooldown, so forget about Spartacus right now. And we're just gonna keep going ahead, doing what we need to do. We're gonna capture, and we're gonna keep doing. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep focusing on building our 2 heroes. Reason is, I'm gonna show you soon. It's very important because once you get them to a high enough level and you're able to increase their abilities, you're going to handful start destroying level 3s, level 4s, level 5, and you're going to do really well. You're going to do absolutely 100% well. So let's look at Spartacus here.
I will not fail again.
Spartacus is good at shields. So do I have somebody who's good at spears? He's A rank, so he's not as bad. A rank. Nope. All right. What about you, Hercules? Hercules is only A. Okay, so I only have an A rank, which is not so bad. We'll be able to get more to it. I wonder how many keys have I collected so far. But boom, completing another one. We're moving at the pace of lightning here, folks. So, Holy Temple, boom, 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 boom. There you go. They want us to deploy a 3rd hero. So what we're going to do is just deploy them, right? And then we're going to take them off, because that way we could just complete the quest. All right, now we're ready for level 3. So before we do that, let me go ahead, give them a full power. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and give them the full power after we get our achievements. Look at this. Guys, we're just getting so much achievements. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead and do this. Sorry. It's that time for my dogs to be walked. So I apologize, everybody, for that. So we're going to go ahead, making sure everything else is good. We're good on that, good on that, good on that. Boom. I'm not going to do Guild Station. No points. Okay. Now we are just going to go ahead and capture a level 3. Boom. All right, so we're going to go ahead here. Wait, why didn't they capture my level 3? Oh, they might be on a cooldown. Is my troops on a cooldown? No, they're not on a cooldown. There you go. They're just moving there. I'm just being slow, folks. I'm being impatient. They were already doing their jobs, Gabriel. What's up with that? So, 2 heroes, level 3, easy peasy. Look at that. And let's look at what their battle report is. Boom. Well, there you go. Boom. Totally being able to destroy it. Yes, we have to do more troops because, you know, of course, it's only 2. But you know what the beautiful thing about that is? When you fight harder lands, just look at the levels now of my heroes. 11, 11. We're leveling up them quick, so they're able to handle on their own. So, boom. Build a dwelling. And then we can just go ahead and do this. Assemble a skill for a level hero. Cleopatra. Boom. Now this will increase units. I don't know if I want this on her. Increases crit. So let's see. Unleash the damage to do 80% tactical damage. That is actually not bad. She does poison. So she does poison already. Let me see her skills. So usually when you want to build somebody, try to continuously do like stacking or increase the benefit that they have. So with Cleopatra, because she's already level 10 now, we just took our first level 3 land. We have our hero, our first hero ready to get her second ability score. She's gonna be boom, crazy. And Joan of Arc is there as well, which Joan of Arc is gonna be the main supporter. So when attacking the units, when attacking, units have a chance to deal additional tactical damage. Wow, and inflict poison on 2 enemies. So what we want to do is we want to make sure and get that poison. Where's that poison I had here? Hey, not wounded. Okay, scheme, direct. There you go. Oh, but yet we cannot. We don't have that book. We have this book. We have this book to unlock. We have this book to unlock. Now I have to think about what I need to do. Boom, boom, boom. I want AoE. You know, it's always good to attack everybody. So let's right here. Scheme is good because it unleashes skill to deal 80% damage to enemies. So we're going to do that. We're going to have her learn that. Boom. We're going to have her learn Scheme. Now, she's a buffer. So what I want is actually, I want her to have an ability to help me physical damage. That's actually really good on her because she is the commander. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right there. Now you can upgrade these skills, of course. I don't have enough for their S-class skills, but let's go to Cleopatra real quick. So Cleopatra is my damage dealer, so I want to upgrade her skill. Because she's going to do her AoE damage. She's going to go ahead and be able to have fun. So, boom. We got that. Now, we need to take 3 more lands of level 3. They should be able to crush them now even more without losing as much troops, because we just gave them more abilities, so they're going to deal more damage and be able to hold out even more. More. So now we're going to be going here, attacking, dealing, getting really strong damage upon this. And we're going to go ahead and skip the somatics on that one. Oh, so I did fail. Let's look at this. It might be because whoever I fought is a counter to me. What did they use? Let's see here. I know I'm using spheres. Defenders. Do they show me the type of units they use? Well, it's okay. If they're going to go ahead and do that, we actually did a lot of damage. So that land should have battle reports. Okay. Boom. Defendant plus 700 EXP. That... It looks like they actually had the units that counter my units. Cause looking here, I should have been able to kill them. That's very interesting. But it doesn't actually show the unit types they use, which is kind of intriguing. That's not a problem when you go and when that happens. Sometimes that happens if their units are countering your units. Like if they had archer units or something. Let's see here. Bum. Okay. Boom. Or maybe I didn't heal up from the last one. Let's see here. We're going to deploy him just in case. Oh, they're heavily wounded. I have 2 minutes to recover. Okay. Now, I have 5 keys. So while we're waiting, let's hit up some summons. Let's see what I got. I got the rare, so that's not bad. Boom. I got a new skill on that, and I got other skills. Awesome. So the recovery system is 3 minutes, so that's not bad. So sometimes you will fail if their units are countering your units. So it's always important to look at your heroes. So, for instance, stop messing around. For spears, if they used archers, they would have destroyed me, of course. If you're fighting against a team that is using cavaliers, you're going to destroy them. But you want to be aware of what you're attacking, which is kind of weird because I don't see how to see that on the battle reports here. Usually they'll show you what kind of units they're using. Data here. I wonder if there's a way to see the data. No. I mean, do I just need to expect to click on here? See if they use archers. No, it looks like they have... it's a little confusing. Well, that's not going to show me. So, I guess in this game, they don't have a way for you to have details on your opponent to see what exactly, how you lost. Oh, I was short. 1,472 units. I forgot to restock. That's my fault. Okay, then no, I don't need the third guy in there. Okay, I just need her to be like that. Okay. I only fought with half. Well, I fought less than 60% of what I have. So that's exactly what happened. So that was my fault. So we gotta wait for 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action. All right, now they're back. There you go. Okay, now they should be able to defeat it. I was wondering. I was like going crazy. I'm like, do they have archers? Or am I missing something here? What is going on? All right, let's skip this. Now, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're winning. Okay. It looks like there you go. I knew I wasn't crazy. Okay. All right, there you go. Claim that one. Let's go back into town. Let's make sure we restock, because apparently we weren't smart enough to actually do that the last time. I think we can actually level up our capital. No, not yet. Okay. All right, let's go ahead here. No, we're not going to do all. Okay. And then we should be able to defeat them easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, you see? Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Along we had full troops. We didn't have full troops. That's how we lost. Okay. And then I have myself an achievement here. So for new players, you can follow the same steps. It's very easy. You're able to do this. That's pretty much what I would like to say. This right here is hands down what you would want from a city builder game. Oh, I lost. And I lost to 24. Yeah, they had to use a counter. 2 and 1. What is going on? Okay. I'm gonna have to look at that. If anything, I'll just put a third one. Sometimes games are level 4. When you get to a level 4 land, you're gonna want to use 3 heroes. Usually you can pass level 3 and be able to do that really quickly. So it might be that this game's level 3 is a lot harder. Let's look here. Command. I can't insta heal you, so, but I do have the benefits of getting new player. Boom. Do that there. Should I mean, you guys are level 12. That's good enough. Usually when you want to get them to level 10, that's when they unlock their second ability. You can start doing your third. So, boom. There you go. We got 2,900. Bum. Go click on him. He can be upgraded.
A 2/3 victory is sufficient. Push further, and you will.
Well, thank you so much for all that nice lecture in history. I gotta admit, I do like her thematics. I mean, not my
I
theatrics.
bring you the power of the ocean.
She brings me the power of the oceans.
As well.
Alright, that's good. She can be leveled up. So, pretty much, that's really it. Yeah, so just to give you a recap, for new players, what you want to do is your quests, focus on a 2-hero team in the beginning. I guess on level 3 in this game, it's a lot harder. So once you hit to level 3 and you get, well, I wouldn't say that. Once you get your first 2 heroes to level 10, put a third one on there. Third one on the team, get them to level 10, and you'll be able to level up properly on that. Or if you get lucky enough and you start off with a legendary that has a strong attack in the beginning, like something that has super attack, you could probably keep with the 2. I have Joan of Arc, which is a healer, and then I have Cleopatra, who is a damage dealer, but she is more not super strong in damage. Now, I didn't get Caesar, so I did miss my chance in getting Caesar, which looks like he is just going to be like a buff tank, so that's pretty cool. But besides that, follow your quests, get your gems, collect your stuff. When you level up here, just focus on leveling up your warehouse and your materials. You can, of course, level this up if you're unable to get any further. You only have to follow these because of pretty much the quests they give you, but you'll level them up anyways later. And that's how you'll be able to go forward. I will be able to capture my level 3 and go on my level 4 land, because I think that's the only one I need, and then I will be able to go there. So, you know what? Why not? We're going to do it. We're going to capture the level 3 land, get my key, do one last summoning, and call it a day. I think that would be good. I think we'll be able to do that really easy peasy lemon squeezy, and that way we'll just go on to a level 4 land, because we can just go ahead and farm our level 4, and we have enough resources to upgrade to the next capital. Because to upgrade our capital will take, well, we need to do our prosperity. So that's their way of camping, saying, hey, you need to get X amount of land. So what I need to do is Spartacus is a shield, so I can start capturing lands with him. I just need another shield. Oh, I could use him. Da Vinci. Okay, we'll use Da Vinci. She's no. Oh, I could use Hercules too. All right, so but we'll use Da Vinci with Spartacus, and then I'll start capturing lower level lands. So once you get to like level 3, so I guess in this game level 3 is where you're gonna have your most issues of trying to pass the barrier to go on and get mid game. So your early game and your mid game, usually in most city builder games, is always going to be from level 1 to level 4. And then your mid game will be level 5 to level 7, usually. And then your late game is your level 8 and up. But this game, it seems like level 3 is where your mid game is starting on your land. Which makes sense because my capital is going to be level 5. So that's actually really good as well. And here you go. Now we have all this, so we're just going to go ahead and capture. We're going to go ahead and capture this. We didn't even lose that badly. Yeah, we didn't lose that badly. Only he was the one that was able to do that, so. Boom, boom, we're winning. Okay, so I see they did a gauge here so you can actually see who's winning or not. I mean, they're doing a lot of damage on me, I could tell you that right now. Boom, boom, there you go.
Fail again.
So, Oh, we got all this done already. Boom. And that's all it is. And they want us to capture 2 more lands. But we're good on that. So, let's do our final summon to see what we get. A legendary? What?
Rapid as the wind.
Hey! Hey, guys! That's exactly who I needed.
Holding fast like a mountain.
I needed him as a legendary to finish my spear team. There you go. Let's look at him. Oh, he's S on Cavalry, but A on Spear still. Okay, but that's still fine. He's a legendary. I have a full team of legendaries now, so I'm pretty good and pretty set on that. Let's see his ability. Right here, when attacking, increase it to crit. Wow, crit rate up. Well, talking about that, I had a fun time today with everybody. Thank you all for coming and watching with me. I always highly enjoy everything. And yeah, check it out. There is, if you know what, if you guys want to play the game, there is a download link right there. There's a download link. Let me do that again. There's a download link right there in the description below for Android and iPhones, as well as you can like and subscribe to the channel if you do like the content. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today, and you all have a wonderful evening. Bye.